Welcome to Boston Real Estate Times. Our guest today is Reetika Vijay. She is Managing Principal of IA Interior Architects. The firm has just completed an interior design for Cambridge Associates at Winthrop Center in downtown Boston. This space is one of the most and the latest cutting-edge interior design with various neighborhoods, latest amenities, and unassigned work desks. We are going to talk to her about how did they come up with this concept, what role Cambridge Associates played into this, and what are the latest trends in interior office design today. Ritika, welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Excellent. And I must say, I did see some pictures of the Cambridge Associates new space, and it sounds absolutely fantastic.
We are so proud of it.
Excellent.
We are so proud of it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and there also I came to know about, the neighborhood concept there in that office setting, amenities, and also unassigned the desk and workstations, which I had not heard before. So this is the first time that's a great, cool idea. So let us first start with, tell us about the, how did you come up with the design concept?
Sure.
And what client wanted and how did you deliver that?
Wow, that's a loaded question.
Okay.
So first of all, Upendra, whenever we start a design process, we always immerse ourselves into the client's vision and goals for the project. So the more we can understand what the client is looking for, the more successful we can be in the delivery of the project. When we started with Cambridge Associates, they were residing at 125 High Street in Boston. Their workplace environment was largely offices, very traditional workstations, limited conference rooms, limited amenities. Their vision, where they wanted to go, is a very exciting destination and experience for all of their employees. Their employees stated over and over again that they went to work, they didn't see each other. They just went straight to their offices, straight to their workstations, ate lunch, went back to their workstations and went home. So we really want to create an environment that by Cambridge Associates' mission was bold, was out of the box, created connections, was a destination. So post-pandemic, employees would want to come back.
And Cambridge Associates is a big global brand name for...
They're a global investment organization,
fund,
and they have multiple locations across the globe.
So the image is very important to them.
Very important to them. But, they also live in a world of humility and are very modest. Though they do global investing, they want to be very responsible with their dollars. So we definitely had a budget.
Okay.
And we definitely had to be responsible to look and feel and make sure that we were aligning with their character.
So what are some of the basic new features you think you have added there?
Well, definition of new, workplace has evolved so much since the pandemic. It was traditionally workstations, offices, amenities, and then everyone went home during the pandemic. And now clients, tenants are trying to bring their employees back. So the workplace is less about spaces and space types. It's more about the experience that you're creating. And so for Cambridge Associates, the work environments, traditional offices and desking, transformed. They have no offices whatsoever, and all of the workstations evolved into unassigned work points. So we still have desks, sit-stand desks, but we also have focus pods. We have community tables. We have a variety of amenity types where a staff can work, they can collaborate, and they can enjoy and socialize.
So this is, the Winthrop Center, which is the newest tower in downtown. Very fancy, very sustainable, from the, the ambience and the nature, the zero.
You got it.
Yeah. So completely sustainable building.
Yeah.
And I think that the tenants are also, of course, going for the same type of concept here.
Absolutely.
So now at the Winthrop Center, Cambridge Associates has 3 floors.
They do. Yep. They have the top three of the office stack. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And how many square feet was this?
They have top three floors at Winthrop Center, and they have 115,000 square
And the
feet.
3 floors of the office stack.
Of the office stack.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Residential is above.
Yeah. Residential also seems like a very cool place to live. Too.
I would love to live there if I had $1 billion.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's come back to the office.
Yeah.
So you talked about 3 floors.
Yeah.
So let us first start with the floor number 1, the first floor, the floor number 1 for Cambridge Associates.
Yeah. I might reverse that a little bit because the entry floor, the reception floor, is actually in the middle of the stack.
Okay, so let's start there.
Yeah. So you walk in, and Winthrop Center floor plates are very unique. They're T-shaped. And so what that enables us to do is to create a neighborhood concept where you enter into the center of the T, and that's where the reception area is or the amenity of the floor. And then radiating off of that are the workstation and office neighborhoods. So at reception, it's a double-story space. You enter, you see the receptionist and the reception desk, you're greeted. To the right is a customer conference center. So a wide variety of conference rooms with demountable partitions, amenity space, hospitality zones. And then to the left is a cafe zone where guests can get coffee, get water, and then there's the outdoor terrace. The rest of the floor is workstation neighborhoods with that mix of variety of work points, collaboration spaces, open collaboration, and ancillary amenities.
So how many neighborhoods you have on this?
On the entry floor, we have 2, or actually we have 1 neighborhood on floor 25.
Okay.
Floor 26, we have 3 larger neighborhoods with a central amenity. And then floor 24, similar. We have 3 neighborhoods with a central amenity.
So what each neighborhood really contains?
Yeah, that's a mysterious word, isn't it? So each neighborhood is really what every individual needs to be productive and get their work done. So there's a variety of work points. There's traditional desking that sits stand. There is focus booths. There are community tables. There's a wide mix of collaboration spaces, one-on-one person rooms, huddle spaces, larger conference rooms. There's obviously support space that's required. And then there's a variety of amenities that are interspersed within the different neighborhoods.
Okay. Now, what about technology? So let's talk about how the technology works.
Yeah, technology is so critical to success of workplace today. As you know, work cannot happen without technology, especially with all the Zoom, virtual Teams calls, etc. So every desk is equipped with dual monitors, all of the conference rooms, every single one. Including open collaboration, has a variety of audiovisual screens, speakers, microphones, technology, etc. And there is reservation booking systems for all of the unassigned seating, as well as the collaboration spaces. So it's really the backbone to make the space successful.
So, I was browsing through some of the pictures, and I couldn't imagine that didn't look like a work office.
That's the point.
It looks like, that I'm in a 5-star hotel or resort or sitting in the lobby.
Great.
So now, and I think that this is really, when the employees come and see, everybody wants to go to work there, So how, from the interior designer point of view, what is your take? What employees should do to get the workers to come? It's a big challenge right now. Nobody wants to come.
It is a big
But if I have a space like that, I'll go there every day.
Yeah. It's really, Upendra, it's all about experience and creating a destination that does not feel like your parents' work environment. So, employees have the choice of staying home, where they have a tricked out home office. They have food. They have all of their ergonomics set up. They have an environment that they've custom designed for themselves. So to come into the office, you have to give them a reason. And it's really creating a high performance workplace that feels like hospitality, that feels VIP, that really feels soothing and enjoyable to the senses. So all of the moves that we made from a design and aesthetic purpose we're obviously in tune with Cambridge Associates culture and who they were, their brand, etc. But we wanted to make sure that the employees really felt that experience.
Talk a little bit about the color.
Yeah.
And the lighting.
Yeah. So our design concept was based on global connection, but boutique environment. And so all of the finishes, we really, we didn't want to go too bold. We wanted to keep it very sophisticated, neutral, warm, bring in a lot of plantscapes, a lot of connection to nature. The views at, certain points within the facility are amazing. So make sure we optimize the natural light. We also played quite a bit with the ceiling planes as well, making sure that different areas were highlighted with different ceiling treatments. And as you can see, so much unique lighting. So every space that you enter is very unique to the senses and provides surprise and delight to the occupants.
What about sustainability concept?
Yeah, sustainability was one of Cambridge Associates' main drivers as we were looking at different buildings and trying to determine where they were going. IA actually rated each of their proposed or locations in terms of which is the most sustainable. And Winthrop Center by far was. They're certified LEED, they're WELL, and the Passive House. So that was a critical decision point and why Cambridge Associates went there.
So the Winthrop Center itself is a passive house.
It is, yeah.
One of the biggest, I think the biggest passive house so far.
I think the only passive house.
The passive house of that size.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that, we were fortunate enough to work with Millennium as well on the Winthrop Center Tower, and the commitment that they had to sustainability and wellness was really impressive, not seen often.
So now let us move beyond a little bit from the Winthrop Center and Cambridge Associates.
Yes, okay.
What are the 5 trends you are seeing today in interior design? 5.
Yeah, the 5.
You can start anywhere.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to frame the 5. So I think, the trends, the 3 I would call out first is workplace. Workplace has to be high performance. When people are used to working at home, as I mentioned, and can work as they want to, they need a reason to come into work. So it has to be easy. The mechanics of the workplace, so acoustic, the HVAC, the ergonomics, all of that has to be in play, the technology, so that the workplace is high performance so individuals can be most productive. 2, collaboration. Now, previous to the pandemic, collaboration was everyone got in a room. And if there was someone remote, we would call them in, right? All you need is Polycom. Now, every room has to be designed for in-person experience. It has to be designed for a remote audience, and it has to be designed for hybrid. And that's a really tricky thing to get right. You have to look at furniture shapes, colors, finishes, lighting, technology. So trend number 3 is really the social. Why do people truly want to come in? Yes, they want a good work environment. They want to collaborate, but people want to connect with their colleagues. So that social is really driven throughout the workplace with amenities that foster social connections in a structured manner or an impromptu manner. So those are 3 trends. I definitely agree that sustainability and wellness have become even more.
Yeah, the wellness, if you can elaborate a little bit on wellness.
Yeah, wellness is, we talk a lot about sustainability, which is energy and, watts per square foot and air quality and recycled content. But wellness is really all about the employee experience and how you can create a healthy, happy employee experience. So things like snack programs, things like quality of air, things like connection to natural light or ergonomics, everything that makes the user experience feel better. Active work, providing opportunities to either work out or move around the facility and be active. So I think that's trend number 4. So trend number 5 could really be about taking the client's brand and making sure that the workplace breathes and lives that brand. So not just through finishes, but also how they work and embodying their brand within work styles. There's also custom graphics and signage that we developed for Cambridge Associates as well, that brings their brand to life. So everywhere you're in the facility, you really feel like you're part of that particular organization's brand.
Excellent. Reetika, thank you so much for your time.
You.
It was, and one day I'm going to visit the Cambridge Associates office.
Anytime. I will give you a private tour.
Excellent. It looks like fantastic. I must say that looking at just the pictures, very impressive.
IA does a lot of gorgeous space, but this one really makes us proud. So thank you to the amazing clients who...
have you, what are the average size of the interior?
We do everything from move a wall, but do it really well, all the way up to 1 million square feet of interiors.
Okay.
So, I think right now our average project size is about 150,000 square feet.
Oh, excellent.
So,
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, Reetika, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent.
It was fun.